Everybody, thanks for watching in Traverse City at the Pyramid, Logan's Landing, and it's the home of Quarkmine. To my left, Phil Leet. To my right, John Gilligan. John, quickly give us the overview on Quarkmine.
Quarkmine is a maker tech robotics gamer space that we created here to help get more people involved in technology and learning and figuring out how to do things.
Okay, and today is a big day for you guys because it's the ribbon cutting for the chamber, right?
Yeah, behind us we have chamber ambassadors, some VIP guests all coming in because we are officially opening our doors. We're ready to show the public everything we have to offer, and it is our ribbon cutting.
Okay, so as we look around here, what do you have to offer?
Well, we've got, of course, competitive robotics for both elementary, middle school, and high school. Behind us, we have a full maker space, which has everything you would need to build from a small ROV kind of land-based, underwater-based, or even quadcopter-based. We also have everything computer-wise for teaching coding, app challenges. We also have 3D printing here. We have CNC milling here. We can teach folks just about anything in the technology field that they're interested in learning.
All right, now John, what is your background and how did you get into all this?
I have an IT background, so I've done a lot of programming. I got involved in this because 4 or 5 years ago I got involved in local robotics. That kind of grew, took some teams to the World Championship, got a passion for getting local kids and adults able to kind of compete on a national and international level.
All right, so as we said, today's a big day for Quarkmine because it's a ribbon cutting for the chamber. But last weekend, you did something called Tip of the Mitt and Up, correct?
Tip of the Mitt and Up, Day of Code.
Day of Code, and this is in conjunction with something that Congressman Jack Bergman's doing. So kind of explain what happened and what that is.
Well, at a national level, the U.S. Congress made a push to try to get more students, K-12, engaged in coding and learning about that technology that's involved with driving everything from your autonomous cars to the software behind everything that's coming out. So there is a congressional app challenge.
Yeah.
The challenge being create an app to do something. And they're putting a spotlight on that. But we've never been part of that up here in the North.
Right.
So Bergman said, we want to get going on this. We want to make it a priority. And Quarkmine is piloting out this year for the first time the Tip of the Mitt and Up. That's the region. It's a huge region all the way up into the UP.
Right.
Where last weekend we were inviting lots of new families kids in to learn the basics on how to start coding and get themselves registered so that they could hit that deadline and submit their work as part of that national challenge.
Now, take into account that I don't know very much about what we're talking about today. That's not new to me. But how could coding not be popular? Because that's how Zuckerberg got his start. Correct me if I'm wrong. Right?
Well, coding's incredibly popular, but it has a stigma about it, which means that, as 5 years ago, not that long ago, you couldn't get into coding unless you were pursuing computer science, going after an AP computer science, or into college. But folks like Google and Amazon and Zuckerberg, they changed the way that we educate students about code, and they made the entry points something so that we now have second and third graders who are starting to think about how to create their own apps for iPhone, for Android devices, for PC, for Mac. And it's meant that more and more students can start at younger ages, which is what they're going to have to do if they're really going to understand the artificial intelligence AI movement that is coming.
Right. Okay, so John, when I say things lovingly like, boy, you're really geeking out or you're really nerding out, I shouldn't say that? Is that not a good thing to say?
I think a lot of people would see that as a compliment these days.
All right, good.
You look at all the things that you can get involved in, all the skills that people need to succeed in this world, technology, coding, it's right at the top.
All right, Quarkmine, how can people find you on the internet?
Facebook.com/Quarkmine or Quarkmine.com.
There you go. It's just that easy. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All right, thank you for your time, Phil.
Absolutely.
Should be noted that Phil's also a dancer, so that is two drastically parts of the brain, different parts of the brain, right?
Yeah, you'll definitely find us as part of the Swing Shift in the Stars dancing this December.
Gratuitous plug, yes, very nice. Yeah. Once again, Wendy Nienhaus enters into the solution. All right, in Traverse City at Quarkmine, I'm Vic McCarty, My News 26.